And the night just got better and better because we have Léon Marchand against Kristóf Milák in the men's 200 butterfly in what could be one of the greatest Olympic races we've ever seen. To get you guys up to speed on the lane assignments, check it out. We have Léon Marchand right there in that darker cap. He is in lane number 5. We have Kristóf Milák, who is the defending Olympic gold medalist and world record holder, and definitely the guy to beat. He is in lane number 4, and we knew heading into this, it is going to be a 2-man race into the finish. And I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't have Léon Marchand winning this event because Kristóf Milák, he looked so good in the semifinal. It's really hard to bet against a swimmer who looks so smooth, and his time was already faster. Léon Marchand would definitely have to go a best time and give it everything he had if he was going to dethrone the Hungarian butterfly superstar. And look what happens when they dive into the water. Kristóf Milák took it out like an absolute freight train. Look at the speed he had into that first wall. This is at 23 seconds. They are heading into the first wall. This is Marchand right there, 1.69 meters per second. I mean, I thought it was actually over. I thought, it would be nice if Marchand can kind of hang in there and not get embarrassed in front of his home crowd, hang in there for a nice second place. Nuh-uh. He had a different game plan than everyone else. I mean, I think everyone was relatively surprised how much he was able to come back on that last 50. But let's go 50 by 50. So this is the first 50, 23 seconds in, and we see Milák taken out like a freight train, and he looked good. It's not like he really pushed it. He looked easy speed. He looked smooth and controlled. Now we come into the 150 mark. Now the time is at 1 minute and 19 seconds. They're almost at the 150 wall, and now it is pretty much even. Look at the speed differential. This is Léon Marchand, 1.68 meters per second. This is Kristóf Milák, 1.69 meters per second. These guys are moving almost the exact same speed, and we're going to need to see something really special if Marchand is going to gain on him in that final 50. And now, with just 13 meters to go, look at the distance. We're at 1 minute and 43. Look at the speed differential. This is very important. Marchand is moving at 1.66 meters per second. Milák is starting to fall off, but this is, I was jumping up and down. Like both of these guys are not from my home country. I have not interviewed either of these guys. I hope to do that and do some collabs with them one day. But to be so excited for both of them, to know that this is happening, and then for Marchand right here, that this is his home country. They are going nuts. The audience is just losing their mind right now. And look at how close they are. Look at how close they are. Their head, the distance right now is probably what I have right now in my hand. It is probably, centimeters, the distance between them, and Marchand is closing the gap, and they have literally 12 to 13 meters to go in this race. And into the finish, what happens into the finish? This is Marchand right there. And this is Kristóf Milák. This is Léon Marchand, Kristóf Milák. Look at the finish. It came down to the touch. Actually, it wasn't even that close of a race. It was a close race. It became very dramatic with about 10 meters to go. And as soon as you saw, I think it was confirmed that Marchand was probably going to win this with about 25 meters to go. I know in the last image, when you look at this, it's like, oh my God, it's anyone's race. But it's the differential, right? When you see a swimmer maintaining their speed, and that is Marchand right here. He was able to maintain his speed just so much better. And what we actually look at the results, you're going to be pretty surprised at what happened at the very finish. There is the finish right there. You can see the touch. You can see the officials just trying to make sure they touch with 2 hands. Remember, butterfly and breaststroke, we touch with 2 hands. And when you look at this superstar in front of his home country of France, I mean, can you only imagine the hype, the intensity? Everyone is just yes, we're going to get into pen. Hold on a second, guys. We're talking about Marchand. This was absolute chaos. I mean, these guys were putting it together. The crowd was definitely cheering for him. I don't know what else to say. I mean, this was good. Léon is basically the French Phelps. In some ways, I mean, Léon has now gone faster than Michael Phelps' best time in the 200 butterfly. Think about that for a second. The greatest 200 butterfly of all time. This guy just swam faster than Michael Phelps has ever gone, which is really, really, really incredible. And yeah, Marchand took it easy in the semis. I mean, wow. Absolutely, absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and look at the results now to take a look at why this was so amazing for Marchand. So you can see the splits. Look at these splits: 24.9, 28.5, 28.7, 28.9. That second 100 is the fastest second 100 butterfly that we've ever seen. I mean, to come back in 228s, I mean, look at the current world record holder. I mean, yeah, he was holding 28, 28. He fell off a little bit. Now, remember, this is Milák. He is the world record holder. Let's look at the world record splits for a second. The world record's a 150.3. He was out in a 51.8. Dang, 51.8. And then he was 120.5. Look at the final time here. 151.2. And you know what's funny? In the after race commentary, Michael Phelps was talking about how incredible Marchand's swim is. And he's like, yeah, he went a 152. And in my head, I'm like, dude, he didn't go a 152. He went a 151. Give the man credit. I know he just kind of slipped up, but I mean, 151.2. These times are insane. We were talking about the pool being slow. Absolutely some fast swimming here, despite not being a world record. Léon Marchand took down the world record holder and the defending Olympic gold medalist. That's something that's tough to do, and he did it with his home pool backyard. Absolutely insane.